Hi, I'm Shaggy. I haven't introduced myself this morning. I'm getting ready to go to Panera and, I don't know, try to do something that can generate myself an income, because I got to replace this tent like ASAP. I just broke the spine this morning. So, that's fantastic. And anyway, I'm thinking about, you know, when people say, you know, the real problem, when people want to tell you the thing that you're talking about is superficial, and the real problem is never actually the real problem. You ever notice that? Like when people jump into a conversation to tell you that the foundation of the conversation is the problem, and or not even related, that it's their pet thing. Okay, so let's talk about that in video games, because like the most common, I'm gonna jump into this conversation, I'm gonna tell them both they're wrong, response in video game culture is that the real problem is that video games cost too much and you spend too much of your time at work. And so the real problem with video games, by that interpretation, is that you're poor. The real problem with my life is that I'm poor. Well, why are you... Okay. I mean, we can start there. The real problem with your life is that you're poor, right? Like, you do understand that if you... Maybe you don't understand this. Maybe I need to be teaching you instead of just conversing with you. But frankly, teachers get paid more than I do. And I'm not really generating... Well, I'm starting to generate a conversation, aren't I? That's why I'm commenting on it. Fucking ticks are the worst. Anyway, this would be how I would do this. I would just go live. And then you could climb in the comments live and we could talk about it like that. But, you know, whatever. Here. Fine. Here's how you do it. It's about reduction. It's about simplification. Frankly, it's about factoring. You learned factoring in Algebra 2. You might have learned factoring in Algebra 1. So you know how to do factoring. You were taught it in high school. Factoring is where you take a complex algebraic sentence with lots of unknown elements and you reduce it to its simplest stateable syntax. And now at least you have an equation with which you can run examples of your problem. You can experiment with whether it's right or not. And I promise you that you're poor is not the problem. It's only an outcome.